Okay, I'm a little bit frazzled. That's okay. We'll get it figured out. Okay, hello everybody. Let's see who pops on today to join us. We got lots going on today. We got classes and we got a demo, and if there's time, maybe some new product. So hello to everybody out there in virtual land that could be watching us today. Oops. Making sure that I got everything all set up. So we'll just wait a couple minutes to make sure that everybody's popping on. I know sometimes it takes a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of time for me to remember sometimes. So, how did the morning go? Was it good?
Yeah, good. It's quiet.
Perfect. Yeah, it's kind of yucky weather, so I don't blame people for not coming out. I wouldn't come out either if I didn't have to.
No. Well, gosh, I couldn't I couldn't see the art gallery building from my apartment.
I know.
How foggy it was.
It was so foggy this morning. Hello, Dagny.
Hi.
Hello, hello. We're just kind of waiting a couple minutes for everybody to pop on that wants to watch the demo today. And Dagny, you were asking me a few weeks ago when I did the Snowflake Grunge class about the white poinsettia that I used on the top. I did find another pack, so if you're interested in that, let me know still. I think it might be online. Hello, Auntie, how are you? Staying warm, I hope. I want to start, but I want to hope a few more people are. So if you're watching, remember to comment so we know you're there. We use a different system when we do our lives, and so we can't actually see who's watching. We only know you're watching if you comment. So please comment if you're watching, even a quick hello, just so that we know you're there. And everybody who comments also gets their name entered into the monthly draw for some cool stuff. Oh, good. Perfect. I can't believe you braved the roads on a day like today.
Oh gosh, big group together with Dagny.
Oh, wow. Look at all you ladies. Is there a class going on? Wow. That's awesome. So, Dagny, what, do you just put your phone on like speaker and then they all just listen, or how does that work there? What do you do? Okay, so, okay, you would like the flower? Okay. I can text you a picture of it. Rhonda and Allison and Kim and Mel and Lori and Cindy and Reg. That's awesome. Okay, so while you guys are on, I'm going to talk a little bit quick about the host group. Oh, perfect. I'm going to talk a little bit about our host group coming up, because I think so far we only have about 3 people registered. So this year it's working a little bit different. So instead of cards, we did cards in our last group last year. So this year we're doing an album. So you can see the album. It's about a 5x7 size. And so how it's going to work is the first class is on the 26th from 5:30 to 7:30. You will get your album. You will get to pick a paper pack from our new brand Craft a Clock. And then I have another little pack of a bunch of goodies, just random little threads and different papers to put together for you. So the original class costs $45, and that gets you all your supplies. And then we will do work on a couple pages that night on the 26th. And then you have from that night of the class to Sunday to put in an order. Whether you're at the class or not, people can join the host group even if you can't make the classes. So this can be done even if you don't live here. So you have from that Thursday to the Sunday to put in an order, and then on the Sunday evening, I'll draw a name for the host. So it'll be kind of like a mystery host each month. And then that host has all the way until the next class in the next month to gather orders. And at that next month's class, then I will let you know what your gift card will be for the amount. And you'll receive 20% in whatever sales you collect will be given to you in a gift card, so you can even use it online. So here is the first page that I completed. There you go, up a little bit. So this cute little pocket in here, and then here's the other page. And it's going to, of course, depend on what you want. You do not have to do what I do. You can do anything you want. I can help you. I can give you ideas. And then at the end, I'm hoping you will have a beautiful album all completed for you. So on the 26th, it'll be a Thursday evening each month. And so it'll might fluctuate, but yeah, so I'm hoping maybe evenings will work better for people. If you're interested, so I think I have 3 signed up, and I originally had spots for 8. So there's about 5 left. And yes, you do not have to be here to actually attend the classes. That's just the bonus perk, right? So if you're interested and you don't live here, you are welcome to join as well. And I'm not sure if you can do it online, so just message me and I can get that to you. Then the next thing, so that was the 26th. On the 28th, I am doing a class in collaboration with a new place that's set up in our building. It's called Our Social. It's basically kind of a meeting room, gathering center for business women or for any other businesses that want to kind of rent the space, and they can provide a lot of things. And so I'm working in collaboration with them on the 28th, and that's going to be from 10 in the morning till 1, so a 3-hour class, and we're going to do a spin on a vision board. I'm calling it an empowerment board. And so if you are interested, it's $99. You do the class, you get the board. There is some meditations and some goal setting, and there's some snacks and drinks. So it's a whole little 3-hour experience. You can go on their website at Our Social Inc., so inc.com, and under events, and it's called Hold the Vision. And so if anybody's interested in that, it'll be super, super fun. This is, it's huge, so I don't know how it'll show up on the camera. I'll have to block Elizabeth out. But this is what I did, and I'll bring it up a little bit. So we sort of decoupaged the background with some really pretty scrapbook papers. And then I have a whole bunch of clip art pictures and quotes and different things that you put on. But it's more than just, what you want to, that you want to be a millionaire, like most vision boards kind of are, or that you want to buy a new car. It's more about your goal for the year, like as in an empowerment goal or a goal that you want to change about something about yourself in your behavior or your thought process or something like that. So I think it'll be cool. We're going to see how it goes. They said we have a few ladies already registered. So if you're interested, oursocialinc.com for that one. And then Elizabeth has a class on the 29th, so she can tell you about that.
Yes, so it is my bullet journal class. We've got 4 journals left, so only 4 spots left in this class. The first class was super fun, and you get to make a really neat little planner, tracker. It can be a lot of things, you know? It's like a monthly planner kind of, but there's also other stuff you can do. I'll show some of the pages that I did at the class.
Yeah, so, Elizabeth had her first one. The camera's right here, just so that you know.
There we go.
And what the goal was to set up like your yearly pages, like she has here, where you have the calendar for the whole year, and then some other tracker pages. So if you want to track different things, which I didn't even know that this was a thing, but apparently it is a thing. So
you can do budgeting.
Yeah, show them your bookshelf one too. Okay.
Oh, my January.
And then in this last class that she had on the 8th, it was supposed to be the year stuff that you set up, and then your January month.
And then we didn't even get January done.
That's okay. So where we're going with this, so this is her bookshelf page. So what would you do with this one once you have your bookshelf page made?
I plan to write the names of books that books that I'm looking to read. And then once I read them, I'm going to color them in.
That'd be cute.
Yeah.
So just think at the end of the year what that would look like.
So, and I also have a page. I haven't done it yet because I haven't done it yet. But I'm going to have like a bunch of movies that I want to watch, and then I can mark off every movie that I've seen in a year.
Yeah, and then your
cool
Pixel one's pretty cool too.
Yes. Oh,
So what we're getting at with this, so this is a Pixel now, and explain this one a little bit.
This one is, I think it's a really cool idea. Basically, each little box represents a day of the year, and then different colors represent like different moods So you get to keep track of kind of your emotions throughout the entire year. So like how many good days you had, how many bad days you had, and at the end you get this entire grid filled up with all your different emotions throughout the year. I think it's a really neat idea.
And did that go along with your hormones and different things that are happening in your world, right?
Yeah.
And so now Elizabeth is going to have the next class on the 29th for the whole day. We're open 11 till 3. And you do not have to have come to the first class.
Nope.
You can join in now. You will still get your planner and some pens as your starter kit. And then you can do, if you're not a person that needs a planner that, you know, has to write all your appointments down, you can use these beautiful pages like Elizabeth is showing to track all these cool things about your year.
Yeah, like I keep track of my sleep schedule to see like how many hours I'm sleeping.
That's crazy.
It's good to keep like a it's good to keep, I like do budgeting and a spending thing.
That would actually be good for me though, because I'm usually up during the night, either the cats, the dog, or the children. So
yeah. So there's a lot of, and I plan to do like a little scrapbook page at the end of each month to be like stuff that I did this month and have pictures and
like a summary kind of a thing.
Yeah,
that'll be super cute, cool. So we are going to do these classes monthly. And they were meant to be, so the one at the end of this month, January, was meant to do up your February planner. However, like I said, if you are not somebody that plans out your months and your days, come join this series and just do some of these really cool year-to-date trackers, because I think that is super cool. Anything you want to track. You want to track what your kids eat, or you want to track when you get together with your girlfriends for coffee, or, you know, just, it could be anything, right?
Yeah, it's just a journal more than anything. You know, I like to use it as a planner because I'm a very like schedule-oriented person, but it could work for anyone, for anything really.
And do you think we could maybe like check on the like Pinterest or something for
absolutely.
Ideas for other yearly tracker things?
And I even
because
have,
there's probably ones out there I wouldn't even think about.
Oh, definitely. I even have some pages printed out with different ideas. You can track like how much water you're drinking in the day. Like you're supposed to have 7 glasses, so you can, which is so much.
I know. I know.
So you could keep track of that. There's a lot of really neat stuff, and I will be doing some more like looking into Pinterest and finding really cool ideas. So.
And then, because I know you're all thinking, like, how do you draw those nice straight lines, and how do you get all that pretty stuff in there? Guess what? We have stencils. Stencils that do all of that. And so it's just a stencil with like a thin line, and you just use your pen and you draw it.
It's like so easy.
So we kind of cheated a little bit. We're making it super easy. So yes, join us for that. So that's again the 29th. It is online already. It's under, if you go under classes, it's create your own planner, and then you should see a monthly. So the months are $50. But if you haven't come before, then you'll need to get the album and the pen set, and that's another $35 on top. So if you register for the monthly class at the end of January, it'll just be the $50, but we can catch up with you when you come in, and we'll get you charge you for the book and the pens and stuff that you get to keep and have, and then maybe this will be a trend that you can do next year. Maybe well, you might not be here, but
I won't be here.
in December, maybe if you come back for Christmas, we can get a class in so that we're a little bit ahead of the game for next year, right?
Yes, that'd be awesome.
So hello, Linda. I'll say a shout out to you, and to Pam and to Dorinda. Thank you, ladies, for joining us. Okay, and then we do have one class, super exciting for February, which I just decided to book it on. Now I gotta look. Oh, right here. February 11th, and it's going to be, let's do it 3 to 4 o'clock maybe, somewhere in there. And look what it's going to be. It's going to be taught by a special 6-year-old instructor. So this will be a class that Audrey's going to teach. She did this for anybody that watched the live, I want to say maybe 2-3 weeks ago. Remember Audrey did this on the live, and we painted it and then we put napkins on it? Well, she has decided she would like to teach a class on it. February 11th, 3 o'clock, and super easy. So if you have grandkids, if you have nieces, nephews, any age from 5, 6, which may need a bit of adult help, up to any age. And I have the word dream, I have smile, laugh, love, and I'll maybe try to see if I can pick up a few other words. $10. Audrey decided it's gonna be $10 for the class. I don't have it online yet, but I'll try to get it on there. And so I'm excited, and I hope that we'll have a few youngins come to the class so that we can share that with them, because she's very excited. It'll be her first class she gets to teach. Can you believe that?
That's awesome.
Crazy. All right, so now I think we're ready for the demo.
Sure.
We're gonna do a demo. Do you want to tell a little bit about it?
Okay,
Before
I'm
we-
doing the demo. I've never done it before, so bear with me.
It'll be fine. Give her
Um,
some encouragement, ladies.
I the other day was messing around with some of the Distress Oxide inks. I more so have like a Audrey wants to do the class project. I more so come from like an art background. I do a lot of painting and like portraits and stuff like that. So I decided I would try and mess around with the inks and try and do that. And they look very complicated, but they're honestly like weirdly simple.
We're gonna test that theory out in a minute.
I
Because...
think it is. I find it.
But when you're good at something, you always think it's
I
easy,
guess.
right? So I'm sitting here, and I will actually attest at the end to whether I feel like I can actually do it or not.
All right, so I'm gonna do this. Here we go. So I'll just show a couple examples I made up. I've got this little fella. Oh, that looks weird on camera. I
No,
promise he's
no.
not that dark. Like his cheeks look weird, but that's okay.
That's it. It's
this one
just
looks
the
better.
lighting in here.
There we go.
So she did these with the Distress Oxide ink pads,
And then these brushes.
the blending brushes, and a water brush.
And a water brush. And I did use a little jelly roll
Right.
for the highlights.
Just some highlights.
Big
So can
piece.
you believe that she is doing this with the oxide inks? Like, come on. All right, let's see it.
Okay.
Let's see it. I wanna have a glance at this for sure.
All right. So I like to start. Oh no, my brush. Where's my brush?
What does it look like?
It's a littler one.
Oh, like littler than this?
No, bigger than that.
Oh.
It's like this but little.
Oh, oh, right here.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. So you are going to start with a darker color.
Well, look at that. Pam says, "Wow!" So she's giving you lots of encouragement.
Thanks, Pam. So I'll go in with maybe walnut stain
Okay.
to start, and you just want to block out the most like basic shadows. So I do eyes first.
Okay.
I do one eye, two eyes.
And so, is this the first time you've used those brushes?
Yeah, I've never used them for anything else.
Okay. And so you like them?
I do. They're really neat. And then I'll do like a little bit for the nose here. And then the mouth. And do lighter for the mouth because you're going to cover it with like a pink lip color. So that's that. And you can already see you're kind of getting into shaping a face, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy.
So then I give a little bit of like dimension to the cheeks. Give some shade.
That's what I
Get
want.
some shape
Then
going.
you guys can see
Oh, you can't.
see at least my face while she's doing her thing.
So you got your shape. And then I like to go in. Now I have found.
Well, that is pretty straightforward. I will admit that's pretty straightforward.
You gotta give me that at least. At least this part.
We'll see how the rest goes.
Then I am using Tattered Rose here.
Mm.
This one is gonna be kind of my skin tone. And you just kind of gotta blend it out and work it into the paper.
Well, and I will say that doing this with the oxide inks makes a lot more sense because they are a lot more blendable than the Distress.
That's what I found. I did use just a plain ink, and I found that this was a lot easier.
Yeah. With the oxide
Double wow, thanks, Dorinda.
yeah, with those pigments in there, it definitely makes it. Sorry for the shaking. She's really
I'm really brushing it. Sorry, folks.
she's really rubbing hard.
So you've already got like the shadow, the look of a face, and you've used 2 colors.
It's a little scary right now, but I think
little
we'll
spooky looking.
it'll come around.
little evil looking.
Look at this. This would be a great Halloween page. Wow.
Okay, and then I'm gonna make some eyes happen. So I'm using antique linen. If you have picket fence, that'd probably be better.
But
couldn't find it.
picket fence doesn't come in
Oh,
oxide.
it doesn't. That's
No. They said that they could not make the dye pigment combo work with white.
interesting. Strange.
Yeah. Maybe that'll still happen, but however, we would have some other just pigment white ink.
Yeah. But this will work for now, and I'm probably gonna go in with that jelly roll as well after.
Yeah.
But this is just to get your general shape. So you got still spooky, but it's okay.
It'll get there.
And then I'll go in with this little brush here and take maybe some walnut stain again and give us some eyes.
So I have told people that once you start using these brushes, you won't go back to any other
They're
brushes.
really neat.
Yeah, they're
I like
nice, aren't they?
Especially for like the blending and whatnot. Like, I really like it for that. I'm gonna go in with my jelly roll just to kind of define the whites a little bit more.
Which is just a jelly, a gel pen,
Yeah.
pigment-based gel pen. That's all it is, if in case anybody doesn't know. Unbelievable. You got an unbelievable, I know, just from an ink pad.
Y'all are too nice. Beautiful. Okay.
We just wanted to show everybody that there's so much these inks can
They're
do.
so versatile.
So versatile.
And I'm just kind of blending with my finger there, but so creepy looking right now.
Well, maybe could you lift it up a little bit closer to the
Yeah,
camera,
for sure.
which is on that end, just to maybe so that they can see a little bit. It's right here. Yeah.
There we
Yeah, there. That looks. You can see how the white in the eyes is coming along.
Yeah. I'm just gonna fix it a little bit here because I went too low.
And so, what are all you ladies in Chetwynd doing? Are you guys Are you at a class right now? Are you just at a crop? What's happening up there? Yes, Auntie, she is very artistic. That's why she is doing this demo and not me.
I think I'm gonna go in now with vintage photo. I
And
think.
did you get your ladder shelf finished up? When you sent me the pictures that you were working on your little ladder shelf, did you finally get it finished up? So the only thing I find about these inks is that there's a jump in shadowing, like in tones or in
Yeah, you
colors.
have to really blend.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You know, it's not like alcohol ink markers or anything like that where
Right.
you have the subtle changes.
It's definitely a blending
Yeah.
thing more than anything.
Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad. You'll have to send me a picture of it that you got finished up. And you know what? Honestly, as you're doing this, and I know this probably goes for so many people, I think the fear with most people is that shading. I think for anybody that's going to color or paint or draw, that's the issue, is how do you figure out where to shade?
Yes, and that's honestly such a big thing for me in my like work and stuff is I'm so scared of using like darker shades for shadows. But if you look at a picture, it's like some of your shadows on like just a normal picture are nearly black, right?
Yes,
So
absolutely.
you get so nervous to use them, but you should because it adds a lot. So I'm just gonna do some little eyelids a little bit. Eyelids. Kind of blend those in, and a little bit of dark circles, because who doesn't have those?
Dagny says that's amazing.
Thanks, Dag.
It is amazing.
You're so nice.
So anyone else that's watching, listening, interested in the host group, it would be great to have a few more ladies join so we can have it run for, at least till summer or a little after summer would be great.
And I think I'm going to give her some eyebrows.
Oh, it's a her.
I haven't decided.
Okay.
It's going to have eyebrows.
I guess regardless.
And like, it's fine to be a little messy because we're going to go in with some,
A water brush, right?
some distress crayons and a water brush
Okay.
to add some of the details and to get kind of, it looks very cloudy and like dreamy almost right now. And it helps to kind of define those features more once you get into it.
Cool.
And then, gosh, I'm using about 1 billion colors.
That's okay. Are you done with some of them?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just kind of move them out of your way, and you can always
some
re-reach
lips.
for them if you need it.
Okay, thank you. Gonna go with some lips. And really lips, like, you can literally just do a heart shape, 2 little lines, and just spread them out sideways. And then connect that at the bottom.
That's a good tip.
That's super simple.
I think the lips and the nose are the hardest.
The nose is tricky with this.
Yeah.
The nose is definitely the trickiest. I think the lips are pretty easy once you get them down. But
And I think the thing too, and Pam can attest to this because she came and did a couple snowflakes the other night, and it's hard to look past the whole,
the awkward middle stage.
yeah, like the progress or the succession of it, because
Because if this was it, I would be like, oh.
yeah. And so Pam and I were talking about this the other night because, you know, she was gluing all these random things on her snowflake and she was like, this isn't going to look good. This isn't going to work out. And by the end, when she gessoed it and just made everything like a flat canvas, it was amazing the way her snowflakes turned out. And I didn't even see them completely finished yet, so I'm excited.
So then I'm going to use walnut stain.
Yep.
And just give some detail around the eyes to kind of define them more because they kind of don't stick out very much.
Yeah, that look at that already makes a huge difference.
Just imagine you're doing your eyeliner. You know?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that shape. And then a little on the bottom as well. Something like that. And that already
That's
defines
crazy.
them by a lot more.
Look at that.
And then I'm using just a water paintbrush and just blending a little bit. It blends a little bit weird, but it works. It like, once you get a hang of it, it's nice. And it gives like this kind of layer that almost looks like eyeshadow here.
So Dorinda's saying some think less is more, but I always seem to overdo it.
You are correct. Like it is, more is more. Like
I feel, and I actually said this to Pam the other night too, you have to keep going until it's done.
exactly. And if it doesn't turn out, then it doesn't turn out, you know? It's not the end of the world. It's just, it's art. And art is imperfect.
Yep,
And that's the whole point.
that's right. Hi, Amber. I heard you had a good class the other day. Thank you so much for coming.
Then I'm going to go in again and just kind of do the outer lining of the iris, which is the color part of the eye.
And another little side note while Elizabeth is still kind of coloring away here. So I had my art therapy classes and I was going to do like group classes in a series, and we were going to work on some things and do an art journal. But I'm thinking, and I guess you can let me know if any of you are even interested, but now I am thinking I will have one-on-one classes. So I'm just getting a booking app set up. TDI, yep. I'm just getting a booking app set up, and I'll have all my available times in there, and the classes will be between 2 and 2.5 hours because we're doing like a spread in a book, and I think I showed mine last week.
There it is.
So if that is something you were interested in, working through a few things and creating a beautiful art journal, let me know. You can private message me, you can text me, and we can set something up one-on-one. Because I don't want to discourage anybody from not doing it because they're nervous about a group sort of setting. So I have decided now to offer some one-on-one, and truly I think it's going to be very helpful and enlightening and amazing for everybody. So I really hope that some of you reach out and take that leap to work through and making a beautiful art journal. And I just started art journaling. This is going to be my first attempts at it too. So we'll kind of be working on it together, but I think that's part of the journey. And like Elizabeth is saying, art does not have to have rules. It does not have to be complicated.
That's the best part.
It can just be whatever you feel it is.
Yeah, so like, it's literally just like a little scribble with this, and you end up with so much more definition. Like, it's looking like a person.
It is. It is. Not like
And
a
it hasn't
freaky
taken
monster skeleton.
a lot of work. And then I'm gonna take this and draw the line.
And hello,
Separate
Kim.
those
Nice of you
here.
to join us. You'll have to watch the replay because we talked about all the classes and things at the beginning. So make sure and watch the replay, and we'll be on here for a few more minutes.
Yes.
But Amber, I'm glad to hear that you had a great time. Elizabeth was just telling me about a few
thank
of
you,
your
Amber.
pages.
I'm glad you had such a good time. That's awesome. I hope to see you next
So
one.
I can't wait. I'm not sure. Let me look at the schedule. Am I working on the next? I am. I'm working on the next class. I don't know if you were planning to come, Amber, on the 29th to do some your next pages, but I will be working that day. So if so, I'm excited to see what you completed. Are you a hair person? Are you going to be putting hair on, do you think, or just...
hair is scary. So
Okay.
maybe just because we're running out of time, I'll just do the face.
Okay. Well, if you get one finished up with hair, you can always post it.
Yeah.
But look at this. Look at this, ladies, just from Distress Oxide Inks and Distress Crayons with a water brush. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? You can resharpen your Distress Crayon. I would, I guess if you have one of those large, you used to be able to get those large sharpeners, you could, or you could just very lightly take like an X-Acto knife and sharpen it, but make sure you save your shavings because it's full pigment and you can use your shavings. You could just use like a water brush like this and pick up bits of your shaving and paint with it or draw with it or color with it. So yes, you can sharpen them, but make sure you save every bit because it's no point in wasting it.
Just giving her some ears, and then I'll go in for the final little details. I'm just going to kind of trace to give more definition so it doesn't look like she's just kind of a flat blob. So kind of give some shape to the face.
Yeah, and some separation, like you said, like a little bit of that chin and neck area,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Make it look like it's not all quite the same thing.
Pam says, so amazing.
Thank you, Pam. You're so sweet. All right, and then I'll give you a neck while we're here. I think we're done for now. I would normally give her hair, but not much time for hair. I don't want to keep you too long, ladies.
That might have to be a part 2.
But
Yep, there you go. Look at that. What do you think, everyone? Isn't that truly amazing? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, now let's figure out how to get back over here. There we go. Wow, so what did you guys think of that demo? We just wanted to do something a little different, right? So we thought you would enjoy watching Elizabeth work her magic. So watch the replay of this if you missed it, because at the beginning we talked about all the classes. For anybody that wants to attend Audrey's class on the 11th, she would love to have you. So spread that word around, and I will get that online today because I have everything. I just decided on the date this morning, so I didn't have a chance to get it online yet. So yeah, I think you can show one last time if you want.
I just added my details. She looks silly with no hair. But imagine she has hair.
Yeah.
And she
what
looks
about
fine.
even putting on like a hat with some bangs? How would that be
That
good?
could be something.
Then instead of trying to do all the hair and everything?
Yeah. But for now, that is...
It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. All right. Well, we're just over 2, and we hope that you guys enjoyed this live. We love doing them. We love having the interaction with you. So we wish you a good rest of your day. We hope you like it. Make sure you share this video too. We'd really love to get some more people out watching us. So, and remember, it's on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you do share it, try to share it on all your social media outlets so that we can get some more people watching. So, all right. Well, thank you for joining us.